Hey everyone, and once again, welcome to Google Ads course by WSQ Tech. Myself, Umar Taskir. Guys, in the previous few videos, we basically talked about Google search campaigns and we discussed how these search campaigns actually work. And we also discussed that how can we actually optimize the already running campaigns. So, we discussed so many things around search campaigns. Now, from this specific video, we are going to discuss about display campaigns or the display ads. So, the different videos that will be coming after this specific videos are based on display advertisements only, and this specific video is only for the introduction of display ads, that what are the display ads, how they actually look on the website, and how can we create them, what are the sources of creating display ads, and from where we can create in Google Ads dashboard, from where we can actually create the display campaigns, and why some ads like display ads appear on others website which are actually not owned by Google. See, the Google search engine is owned by Google. So anything like ad which is appearing then there on Google search engine is very much understood that okay, this specific property or this specific search engine is truly owned by Google. So if there is any ad which is coming on Google's property, it's very understood that okay, now they have a property and now our ad is shown on their property. But when our ad is shown on someone else's website via Google Ads. Now we have to understand this process, that why if I am the advertiser, why I am able to show my ad on some X website which is basically not owned by Google, but when we go through Google Ads and we create a campaign, we create a display campaign in Google Ads, why our ads are appearing on others website, right? So other owners, right? So we are going to discuss all these things in this specific video. So first of all, let's see how these display ads actually look like. So whenever you go on different website, what you see is somewhere on the website, like in this right corner or at the top of the banner or at the bottom of the content, what you observe is you have some banners over here with small I button appearing over here. As soon as you hover on this button, you see ads by Google notification over here, right? Which tells that okay, these are the display ads, these are the banner ads, these are the display ads which are basically created through Google Ads. So this one is one example of how you can see display ad on different websites. Then again, we have another example of display ads. You can see one display ad is present over here, another display ad is present over here, right? This one is again a display ad. So we have different display ads. So we come across different display ads on the websites. Now, if we talk about the sizes, right? So you can simply Google that what are the different sizes of display ads. So whenever you are looking to run a display campaign, what you have to make sure is you have to create your banners of predefined sizes only. Not like that you are not allowed to basically select any size, right? So whatever is defined, whatever size is defined, what you have to do is you have to prepare your creative, you have to prepare your banner of that particular size only, right? So you have to search on Google that what are the different sizes which are available there for display banners, right? If you are going to run display campaign, so you have to search this on Google and then you have to create your uh, banners and creatives accordingly, right? So whatever sizes are there, try to create your banners around that, right? So you can see you can follow single style, right? As we are seeing over here on this panel, so we have a common style in different formats which are basically defined by Google, right? So that is what mentioned over here: Google display network banner design and all sizes, right? So you have different sizes. So whenever you are going to create a new campaign, whenever you go into your Google Ads account and click on that big plus blue button, right? What you observe there is there are different campaigns, right? You have got options of different campaigns. You can select your display campaign from there, and further you can do the required settings which are there in this campaign setup, right? In this campaign setup of display ads. Now, what are the different benefits? Let's discuss about the benefits of display ads. Is there any advantage of display ad, or why we should go for display ads when there are other options also, right? So another very important thing, the display ads that you are going to create, right? The banner ads or the display ads, let's write over here, the banner ads or the display ads that you are going to create are not only going to appear on the websites, right? There are different placements also where you can basically show your display ads or the banner ads, right? So we can show our ads on the YouTube also, right? So in YouTube video, you can see whenever a video is running, you can see small banner appearing somewhere over here within the video, within in stream video, right? So that is again a placement where your display ad can appear. Then your display ad can appear in the Gmail, right? So you have different options where your display ad can actually appear. So it's not only limited to the websites or the third party website, it is there for the different other placements also, right? Now, what are the benefits? So the very first thing is display ads are visually appealing, right? So you can be creative with your ideas. You can push your message visually, right? So you can do all these things. You can push your message visually. So this is one advantage of display ads, running display ads. And the second one is display ads supports brand awareness. So the second one is display ads supports brand awareness. So whenever you want to have maximum impressions, right? So when we talk about brand awareness, it's all about the impressions. So whenever you are looking to get brand awareness, or whenever you are looking to run a campaign for the purpose of brand awareness, your main KPI or your main goal should be getting maximum number of impressions, right? So when we say that maximum number of impressions, that can be basically achieved through Google Ads, right? So you'll get maximum number of impressions, and if you compare the cost of those impressions with respect to your search ads, the cost will be very low, right? So let's discuss the third point, which is effectively target with display ads. You have different options. You can target based on the interest, right? You can target people based on affinity. You can target people based on the custom audience, whether they are visiting your website or not, they are interacting with your website or not. So you have so many options. So display ads can be used in retargeting purpose also, right? As I said that you can use custom audience, which is mentioned over here, custom audience. So that is what I was telling you. It is basically retargeting. So display ads also supports retargeting. Display ads can increase your visibility, right? As you'll be getting more impressions through display ads, they will definitely increase your visibility. They will increase your brand presence. They will increase your product, service, whatever you are offering, that will come in front of the people, and people will come to know about your brand or product or service. So this is again a very handy way of getting your brand in front of the different people, right? And these display ads are supposed to have lesser CPC. That what I told you here also. These are not that costly, because here what you are doing is basically outbound marketing, and outbound marketing approach is comparatively less costly when we compare it with regards to the search ads or the inbound marketing, right? So sixth one is display ads also supports remarketing. That is what I was telling you. Now comes the actual process through which the display ad that you are going to create within your Google Ads is going to appear on some other website, right? So there are two terms that we have to understand, right? And these terms are very common terms in terms of internet marketing. The first one is advertiser and the second one is publisher, right? So we have to understand the relationship between and the basic definition between advertiser and the publisher. So if I am going to Google Ads and I want to run some ad on Google Ads, right? So if I am the company owner or I am the advertiser, right? So I am the company owner. I have a business or I have a business and I want to advertise. I want to show my ads, right? I have some budget. I want to spend. I want to use Google and Google's partner products or partner websites to show my ads, right? So I will be called as advertiser. Now there is another entity which is called as publisher, and whenever your ad or whenever any ad which appears on any website which is not owned by Google, that particular website or that particular website owner is basically called as publisher. So advertiser is one who is looking to advertise their website or advertise their business, and then there is a publisher who is having a website and those display ads will be coming onto this website, right? So there are two things which you have to keep in mind. The first one is there is advertiser, and the second entity there is website owner who is also called as publisher. So they have a website, right? So they have a website. Now they have proper content on this website. This website has got some traffic. Okay, this website has got some traffic. They are regularly posting some valuable content on this website. And this website is a specific niche website. Suppose this one is news website. Now this website is such a popular website, or this website is following all the guidelines of Google, and this website is running smoothly. Now what this person can do, right? this person can basically go to Google AdSense. Google AdSense is another product of Google. Now this person can definitely go to Google AdSense and say that, okay, now I am following your policies, now I am doing what you recommend, right? My website is getting traffic, my website is all clean, it follows all the privacy policies which are there by the Google and other internet policies also, which are basically required, right? So this website is following all those policies, all those guidelines. Now this publisher can go to Google AdSense with this website and say that, okay, I am following the policies, now I want your Google AdSense approval. Once the Google AdSense approval is made, or once the Google has provided its Google AdSense approval, what will happen is this particular website will come into Google's display network, or they will be called as Google's partner website, right? So this time now this website is Google's partner website. Now what will happen is, this website is Google's partner website. Now what will happen is, when advertiser will come to Google Ads and say that, okay, I want to run my display ad and I want to show my ad to the people who are basically interested in news, Google will be able to figure out that, okay, what are the different websites which are having content or which are into the category of news. So Google will pick different websites which are there in Google AdSense approved category or approved box, and it will figure out the different news websites, right? So once the news websites are there and the advertiser is there who is looking to pay something to Google Ads to show their display ad on a specific website of the news content, now through Google AdSense, the websites which were approved to show the ads on the behalf of Google Ads, right, to show the ads on the behalf of Google Ads, now will come into the play, and the ads which were designed by this advertiser and who came to this Google Ads system, now those banners or those advertisements will be shown on this specific website. Now the advertiser is paying something. Let's say advertiser is paying some X amount, right? Since this website is getting impressions, this website is getting clicks, some of the percentage from this X amount will be given to the website owner. Now this is how this complete display advertisement ecosystem works. So none of the websites are actually owned by Google, yet Google has one of the very popular Google's display network with billions of websites running actively, right? And they are showing lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of impressions each and every second, right? So this is how this complete display advertising works. In this specific course, we are not at this part, right? We are not at this part. We are basically at this part. So from the very next video, we will be talking about a walkthrough of Google Ads display campaign. So that's it for this specific video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.